Now our hot air balloon can jump, but it falls really fast and we want it to fall slower. Let's see 3 quick techniques to solve this. We have a small script here that when we press space we add force up, and when we collide with the ground we can jump again. Our first and easiest way to solve this is using the physics.gravity. By default it's minus 9.8, but we can change it to anything else to make the gravity lower. We can also change it by going to the edit, project settings and physics and then changing from there. I'll change it to just minus 5. Now we see that it's working correctly, but it's changing the gravity for all of the game. So unless your game is on the moon or in space, you probably don't want to change it this way. Let's remove this code and try the second method. Instead of using gravity, we can also use the drag variable on the rigid body. Drag basically means how hard it's for forces to act upon this object. If we just use the drag all of the time, it will be a lot harder to jump and the jump will be a lot faster. That is why we need to change the script in order to change the drag only when we are falling. In order to check that we are at the peak of the jump, we can check that if we are jumping and the velocity is near 0, that means that we are at the end of the jump and we are starting to fall down. In that case, let's change the drag to 10. And now, when we hit the floor, we just need to reset the drag to 0 so we can be able to jump again. And now when we press play, we can see that the drag is only working when we're going down, and then it's slowing our movement down. And from here we can go to our last method, simulating gravity. Inside the update method, we can add the force down in order to simulate the gravity by using vector3 down times 9.81. We can go to the scene and press play just to check that everything is working. Just remember to disable the gravity on the rigid body. And then, when we want to change the gravity to something that is not 9.8, we can change it just for this object. Now we can also serialize the gravity field and change it on runtime when we are in play mode to see the changes and the effect it has on the falling object. I think that this is the best method. It gives you full control on the single object without affecting any other thing in the game. Just don't forget to disable gravity on the rigid body object. And those are the 3 basic ways to slow down your falling objects. If you have any other ways, let me know in the comments. See you in the next video. Bye!